This is me. I care very deeply about our planet, and I hope you do too. And if you don't right now, I hope you change your mind by the end of this video. Without further ado, let's get into it. Imagine the Earth is running on an extreme fever. Instead of providing the Earth with what it needs, you continue to make it feel worse and make the thermometer rapidly increase. It isn't too late to try and fix this problem. However, the clock is in fact ticking, and it's running faster than a cheetah. If we don't take action now, the Earth will, and that's not me being dramatic. Global warming is a serious problem and has been for the past 40 years. It's time we understand and listen to scientists and take action. We are hurting our planet, and no amount of bandages can make it feel better. Global warming is not just a threat someone is casting on the world that's going to happen later in life. It's happening as we speak. Since global warming first started being recorded around 1880, by 1980 it rose by an average of 0.13 degrees Fahrenheit per decade. Since 1981, that increase has then doubled by 0.32 degrees Fahrenheit as shown in the chart. We won't be able to fix this problem without the help of individuals who are willing to use their voices. And by the end of this video, I hope you all will become one of those individuals. Global warming affects our water, food, health, environment, and even infrastructure. Droughts are becoming more common with rising temperatures. Some areas are experiencing heavier rainfall while others are experiencing more droughts. No one is immune to the rising temperatures, the more frequent natural disasters, or the disruptions to ecosystems we once took for granted. From the melting ice caps in the Arctic to the intense heat waves in cities across the globe, the planet is sending clear distress signals. But despite this evidence, many people continue to underestimate the urgency of the crisis. There is still time. The window for meaningful action is closing, but it's not shut yet. When we act now, we will be able to reverse some of the damage and slow down the planet's corruption. The future is in our hands. We need to act together as a team to fix this crisis. Humans are the cause and the solution. It's time to take responsibility. The next photos are made by my amazing roommate, Leilani. One of the ideas I had was designing urban buildings with vertical forests, which would look like this. By building these, it would integrate plant life into every aspect of building structure. The plants could act as carbon sinks while improving air quality and providing benefits in cities. Cities worldwide would dramatically lower urban temperatures, purify the air, and absorb substantial amounts of carbon dioxide. These would also naturally cool the area through a process called evapotranspiration, which is the combined processes of evaporation and transpiration. As the sun heats the surface of the earth, water evaporates from land and water surfaces and transpires or is released from plants and re-enter the atmosphere. This is a good investment because we would have more trees and plants to absorb all of the carbon dioxide that is ruining the earth and polluting the atmosphere. The next idea is creating floating ocean solar farms with energy storage. They would look like this. The solar farms would be able to capture sunlight when there is ample space and fewer land constraints. You can combine this with innovative energy storage solutions. Production will reduce the need for land-based solar plants and provide clean energy while minimizing the environmental impact on terrestrial ecosystems. These farms would also store surplus energy generated during peak sunlight hours. This stored energy can be released during periods of high demand or low solar output, like nighttime or cloudy days, creating a consistent energy supply that can replace fossil fuels for power generation. This makes this idea beneficial because large-scale energy production will reduce the need for land-based solar plants and provide clean energy while minimizing the environmental impact on terrestrial ecosystems. They will also be designed so boats can go underneath or around. Another idea is personal carbon footprint trackers. And I know that sounds insane, but it would be super beneficial by suggesting more sustainable lifestyle choices by using AI. The app would be able to be downloaded on all platforms for all phones and smartwatches. It would also have wearable items to buy for people who don't have smartwatches. The app would suggest eco-friendly transportation options, diet changes, and there would be rewards for the members that would either be carbon credits to make in-app purchases for merchandise supporting the app. This would be beneficial because it would lead to widespread behavioral change as people become more aware of their daily carbon impacts and receive tangible rewards for lowering them. People will feel accomplished because they were rewarded for doing what they were told to, so they will be more likely to continue doing those things so they can get more rewards. Global warming is an urgent crisis, but it's not an unsolvable one. The future of our planet depends on how quickly and creatively we respond to the environmental challenges. Through all of these solutions, we can drastically reduce emissions and create more sustainable communities for future generations. Now is the time for action. Governments, industries, and individuals must work together to implement these creative solutions on a global scale. Each of us has a role to play. We need to act now and make it known how severe this crisis really is. You can help make it known by signing petitions, going to protests, voting against the people who call global warming a hoax, and educate your fellow people about how worrisome this really is.